Do you remember a time when getting dressed was just an automatic habit? You didn't have to think about it. You just reached behind your back for your jacket. You just reached up for a cup on the high shelf. Now, those simple movements have become moments of dread. A sharp stabbing pain in your shoulder reminds you that your independence is slipping away. It is a subtle, agonizing loss of freedom. If you are nodding your head, I want you to know one clear thing. Your pain is not just old age. The painful stiffness, the limited reach, the poor sleep that robs you of energy. This cycle is often happening because of a fundamental mistake. A mistake born from good intentions, but leading to worse outcomes. That mistake is the belief that you must force the pain away. You might be trying to stretch too hard. The common well-meaning advice to just stretch it out is actually making your shoulder arthritis worse, aggressively increasing the inflammation and pain deep inside the joint. It is pushing a delicate system past its breaking point. This video is your definitive roadmap to stop that destructive cycle immediately. I am not here to sell you expensive equipment, confusing physical therapy appointments, or risky supplements. I'm here to simplify the healing process. I'm here to show you a simple, functional 7-step movement plan that takes less than 10 minutes a day to perform. This routine is meticulously designed to restore your natural, functional range of motion, the movement you need for real life, not maximize pain. It will help you reclaim those precious, everyday moments of self-care. It will help you reach, to dress yourself without wincing, and to find the deep, restful sleep you deserve. This truly is the key to maintaining your dignity and independent living for years to come. Section 1. The 3 sneaky habits making your arthritis worse. Before we dive into the powerful healing moves, we must first address the 3 sneaky habits that are silently accelerating your joint damage and making your arthritis flare up unpredictably. Identifying these habits is the first step toward lasting relief. Habit number 1 is aggressive stretching, the pain trap. This is where the biggest misunderstanding lies. It sounds counterintuitive to stop stretching, but for an arthritic joint, pushing too far, too fast, is directly destructive. Arthritis, or osteoarthritis, means the smooth, protective cartilage surfaces inside your shoulder joint are already worn down. Aggressive, deep stretching, especially with fast, jerky movements, creates unnecessary grinding. This grinding only irritates the joint capsule that is already chronically inflamed. It's like constantly picking at a wound, preventing it from ever closing. This friction increases the swelling, intensifies the sharp pain, and causes microscopic damage over time. Stop forcing your shoulder into painful, compromised positions. The motto for an arthritic joint must change from push through it to move around it. We must focus solely on gentle, controlled, and lubricative movements instead. Habit number 2 is total avoidance, the stiffness trap. When the pain flares up, the natural protective reaction is to stop moving your shoulder completely. You stop reaching for items in the back seat of your car. You stop driving long distances. You stop even lifting your arm above chest height. While this brings temporary relief, it is a catastrophic stiffness trap. Your shoulder joint thrives on movement to produce synovial fluid, the natural vital oil that lubricates and feeds the cartilage. If your shoulder joint is left immobile, this natural lubrication dries up and the joint quickly starts to freeze. The surrounding muscles shorten, the joint capsule hardens and tightens, and the loss of movement becomes tragically permanent. You must keep moving, but you must move intelligently and gently to keep the oil flowing. Habit number 3 is ignoring the power of your back, the instability trap. Many people focus only on the site of the pain, the front of the shoulder or the rotator cuff area. They miss the fact that your powerful ball and socket shoulder joint relies heavily on the stable, strong platform provided by your shoulder blades and your large upper back muscles, the scapula. If the stabilizing muscles around your scapula are weak, the entire burden of movement falls entirely on the small, fragile rotator cuff tendons and the arthritic joint surfaces. This creates massive instability and friction. You have to learn to strengthen the supporting muscles in the back, not just stretch the overburdened front muscles. The solution, the key to reclaiming your shoulder, lies in functional, gentle movement. This means exercising the movements you actually need for daily life. Dressing, reaching, sleeping. Not worrying about extreme, unnecessary flexibility. This leads us to your proven 7-step daily plan. This plan uses gentle motions to lubricate the joint and strengthen the crucial stabilizer muscles that have been neglected. Section 2. Your 7-step daily plan to reclaim your shoulder. I recommend doing this entire healing sequence twice a day without fail. Perform it once in the morning to gently wake up the joint and restore lubrication. Perform it again in the evening to release the tension and stiffness that is built up during the day. You will perform 5 slow and deliberate repetitions of each move. Move 1. Pendulum stretch, the gentle starter. This is the single safest, most effective, and most medically recommended starting point for an arthritic shoulder. It harnesses the power of gravity to gently distract and lubricate the joint without engaging any muscle power, giving the joint a precious dose of synovial fluid. Find a stable table or chair and lean forward slightly, resting your unaffected arm on the support. Allow your affected arm to dangle straight down like a simple pendulum. Very gently, start swinging your arm in small circles, first clockwise, then counterclockwise. Keep the movement absolutely small, smooth, and controlled. The goal here is not to stretch or strengthen, but to generate pain-free movement and lubrication. Perform 5 circles in each direction, taking your time. Move 2. Finger wall walk, vertical independence. This move directly and safely addresses the debilitating inability to reach the high shelf in your kitchen or bathroom. It helps you regain vertical independence safely and actively, entirely in your personal pain-free zone. Stand facing a wall, about arm's length away. Using only your fingertips, slowly and meticulously, walk your fingers up the wall as high as you can comfortably manage without triggering any sharp pain. Do not push through the pain. This must be a slow, controlled ascent, guiding the arm with the strength of your hand. Hold the maximum pain-free height for 3 slow seconds, then slowly walk your fingers back down the wall. Repeat this measured process 5 times. You will build new movement patterns and regain reach with amazing speed. Move 3. Table slide, safe forward reach. Many people struggle most with reaching forward at chest level, such as reaching for the steering wheel or sliding a coffee mug. This movement restores that critical functional reach safely by eliminating gravity as a factor. Sit comfortably at a table facing forward. Place your affected arm, palm down, on a small towel or cloth placed directly on the table surface. Slowly slide the towel straight forward across the table, extending your arm until you feel a gentle, easy stretch in the joint. You must stop well short of any sharp or noticeable pain. Hold the forward slide for a count of 3, then slowly, using your back muscles, slide your arm back towards your body. This controlled slide helps lubricate the joint and activates the necessary front shoulder muscles without any stressful external resistance. Perform 5 slow and deliberate repetitions. Move 4. Towel stretch, the jacket helper. This is the famous and essential jacket helper move, absolutely critical for putting on coats, dressing yourself, and reaching behind your back for simple self-care. Take a standard bath towel or a piece of rope in both hands. Drape the towel over your unaffected healthy shoulder, holding one end with your unaffected hand. Reach behind your back with your affected stiff hand and gently grasp the other end of the towel near your waist. Now, use your strong, unaffected arm, the healthy one, to gently pull the towel upwards, slowly guiding your affected arm up your back. Your good arm controls the entire intensity and range of the stretch. Hold the gentle stretch for 15 slow to 20 seconds. This move safely and progressively improves the internal and external rotation of your shoulder, which are the most important movements for independent daily tasks. Move 5. Doorway stretch, posture reset. This move is incredibly crucial because chronic shoulder pain often causes your powerful chest muscles to tighten severely. This tightness pulls your shoulders inward and forward, increasing the strain on the arthritic joint and worsening the pain cycle. Stand comfortably in a doorway. Position your arms bent at 90 degrees, resting your forearms flat against the frame. Step slowly forward with one foot until you feel a gentle, easy stretch across your chest and the front of your shoulders. You must stop immediately before you feel any discomfort or sharp sensation in your arthritic joint. Hold this vital position for 20 deep, slow breaths. This simple, easy move resets your entire upper body posture and takes the damaging pressure off the front of your shoulder, often providing immediate, noticeable relief. Move 6. Scapular squeezes, the hidden strength. Remember the third sneaky habit, the instability trap. This exercise directly targets the neglected, deep stabilizer muscles in your upper back. Sit upright in a chair with your arms completely relaxed at your sides. Gently and intentionally pinch your shoulder blades together, as if you are trying to hold a pencil perfectly still between them. Crucially, do not lift your shoulders up toward your ears. Keep them low, down, and relaxed. Hold the powerful squeeze for a count of 5 slow seconds. Then slowly and intentionally release the muscles. This quiet, yet incredibly powerful, isometric movement strengthens the crucial foundation of your shoulder joint, improving overall stability and reducing painful friction without needing to move the joint. Perform 5 perfect repetitions. Move 7. Isometric external rotation. Pain-free power. The final move focuses on building safe, pain-free power in your rotator cuff, the small critical engine that stabilizes your shoulder. Stand next to a solid wall or door frame. Place a small, soft rolled-up towel between your elbow and your side for stability. Bend your affected arm to 90 degrees, keeping your forearm parallel to the floor. Gently press the back of your hand against the wall, as if you are trying to push your hand outward into the wall. Hold this gentle, steady press for 5 to 7 seconds. Crucially, do not let your elbow leave your side or allow your shoulder joint to move. The intensity should be very low, approximately 20% of your maximum possible effort. This low-impact isometric move strengthens the vital external rotator muscles without any stressful or painful joint movement. Repeat this gentle hold 5 times. Section 3. The 10-minute daily arthritis formula. This entire routine is more than just a sequence of exercises. It is a commitment to yourself, a promise that you will maintain your independence. It is your dedicated 10-minute investment in a pain-free future and sustained self-reliance. You have the innate power to stop the downward spiral of stiffness and pain. It starts and ends with your daily consistency. The daily 10-minute commitment. For optimal lasting results and sustained relief, commit to this full 7-step sequence at least twice a day. First, do the sequence every single morning, right after you wake up, when your joints are typically stiffest. This helps lubricate them with fresh synovial fluid before you attempt any demanding daily tasks. Second, perform the sequence again in the evening, perhaps while watching television, to actively release the tension and tightness that has built up during the day. Remember the golden rule that will protect your cartilage. Never, ever push into sharp, stabbing pain. Gentle, intentional movement is the absolute key to longevity and relief with arthritis. This routine is your personal, functional medicine. It helps support the natural, regenerative healing process of your joints. You are not too old to make profound changes, and your situation is never hopeless. You are simply replacing old, harmful habits with intelligent, functional movements that respect your body's current condition. By performing these 7 moves daily, you are not just exercising a joint. You are actively reclaiming your God-given ability to live life entirely on your own terms. I know firsthand that arthritis pain affects the smallest, most personal things. So, let me ask you, and be honest, which simple daily task, like reaching for a cup, zipping up a dress, or putting on a jacket, does shoulder pain stop you from doing the most? Share your story below. Your personal experience may inspire someone else who is struggling just like you to take action today. Now, movement is only half of the comprehensive solution for arthritis. The other, often ignored half, is inflammation-fighting nutrition. You can perform these 7 moves perfectly every day, but if your diet is secretly pouring fuel on the internal fire of inflammation, you will continue to struggle and experience painful flare-ups. To discover the hidden dietary mistakes that make your joints flare up uncontrollably, I have prepared the perfect and essential follow-up video for you. Go watch the 4 worst foods that inflame your arthritis and 3 you must eat daily next, and let's tackle this chronic pain from the inside out, beginning today. Please remember this content is for informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice. Diagnosis or treatment, always seek the advice of your physician or qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Do not disregard professional medical advice or delay seeking it because of something you have read or heard here.